up, y'all? Thanks so much for clicking on the video. My name is Leah, and let's get into the drama of it all. So this is going to be all things Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was going to do a spicy corner before the next review that I put out, but I realized I have a lot of stuff that it probably would make the video super duper long. So I said, why not just give the information that I want to talk about its own little spicy corner. So let's get into it. So first up, y'all, we're going to talk about Sanya. So we all know that she is pregnant, but she released really pretty maternity photos by way of People. So I'm going to read the article and then put the link below for you guys to read. So it starts off like this. Roa's Richard Ross opens up about pregnancy after losing baby and traumatic miscarriage. Exclusive. I'm ready to meet the little one, the Olympic track and field champion and Real Housewives of Atlanta star tells People. Sanya Richards Ross is pregnant with her second baby, but is sadly not the pregnancy fans will see in season 15 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. The cameras for the Bravo series captures the Olympic track and field champion long journey to conceive baby number two, including the happy moment she learned when she was pregnant, something teased in the mid-season trailer that dropped earlier this month. But in an exclusive interview with People, Richards Ross revealed she miscarried nearly 2 months later. It was very traumatic, recalled Richards Ross, who shared son Anthony Jermaine 6th next month with husband and former NFL star Aaron Ross. I was in New York and had a really bad miscarriage. I had to go to the hospital. I had to have a blood transfusion. It was very, very, very scary. You already opened your heart to becoming a mom, so it was awful, she added. Even just talking about it is really, it was really difficult. She said the painful loss provided Richards Ross with a turning point, though, as Real Housewives of Atlanta viewers have seen, she's been reluctant to having another child after finally finding stability in the wake of her few years of significant changes in life. I think a lot of women can relate to this too. But when you become a mom, you sometimes question, what's my identity now going to the outside of my home? Richards Ross says, I had been an athlete competing across the world while representing the Team USA. Then after retiring from sports and having a son, all these life changes hit Ross and I simultaneously. It was like a tornado hit our relationship for that 14 years prior to having our son was like a honeymoon at the time, and it was really overwhelming. Don't get me wrong, Aaron and I, we love being parents, Richard Ross says, but all these years in, we had just gotten into a good rhythm where we finally figured out how we wanted to parent. We had the balance where we were communicating well again, and I was finally working again, and so I was skeptical about having another child. The miscarriage, putting everything into perspective for Richard Ross, tells People, I didn't realize until then how much I really wanted to become a mom again and how much of a blessing it is to be a mom. And I was like, you know what? It's family first, and all the other things that I love, which is work and all that stuff, it's second. I know if I do this, if I focus on my family, all things will come. Richard Ross is lucky enough to get pregnant again about a month later. At my age, it's considered a geriatric pregnancy, so I was nervous that the window had started to close. And after the miscarriage, I wasn't ready to go through something like that again, that physical and mental and emotional pain. But my doctor assured me that everything looks good, and sure enough, it worked. I didn't think it would happen so quick again, but my husband, he prides himself I never miss. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. She laughs. She now 4 months pregnant and due on December the 25th, 2023. It's going to be the best Christmas gift ever, she laughs. But I just couldn't be happier and more clear about it. I know I can do this. I've done it before. I have the support and I know what to expect. I am ready to meet the little one. And then it continues. But yeah, I think her pregnancy pictures are very pretty. They're very simple, but very pretty. She looks pretty, and I hope she does have a healthy pregnancy. We've already talked about Sanya being pregnant and how some people feel, but it seems like she really wants this, and maybe, like she said, having that miscarriage made her realize that this is something that she genuinely wants. Sometimes things just happen and they put things into perspective for you. So again, I hope her and Ross have a healthy and happy pregnancy and things go smoothly for them. Next, y'all, let's talk about Kenya. It looked like Kenya was doing her rounds. She also posted an update video of her hair care, like boutique that she's trying to get up and running. And the photos look nice. So I'm going to play that clip for you guys first. And then we're going to get into her interview that she did with Angela Yee on her radio show. Hopefully we actually get to see the building either next season or at the end of this season. I think we will, only because I saw pictures of, like, it looked like Kenya had like an opening party a few months ago, and it had majority of the cast there, which made me feel like we probably will get to see the actual building. But she did her thing. If that is just the lobby, I know the area where clients will be taken and serviced is going to be like top tier. So like I said, Kenya was making her rounds. She was doing interviews. She actually did an interview with Angela Yee on her radio show. And I'm going to play a clip of what she had to say about Marc, since we talked about Marc in my last The Drama video. So in that interview, Kenya also talked about how she was trying to shop around a TV, like a spinoff of her in Brooklyn, kind of like Brooklyn and Kenya take Paris, something to that effect, because we find out that Kenya takes Brooklyn to Paris like every single year for her birthday because of, you know, that's just their thing that they do together. And she was trying to get the network to like film it, but they weren't really interested. And I don't know, I feel like that would have been like a cute, maybe 30-minute show on YouTube. Like, sometimes not everything needs to be a TV show, but I feel like it could have garnered a lot of views for Bravo, because it is cute seeing a little kid in Paris, Kenya in Paris, and Kenya got fans that would watch. But we're going to talk about this clip of what Kenya had to say about Marc, and how Marc is seemingly switching up how he feels about his daughter being on reality TV.
So much BS. In the last mediation, he wants to challenge my right to have the final say on her filming because he's now on a reality show.
Oh.
He's on a reality show?
Mm-hmm.
What show?
I don't know. He's filming a reality show.
I was like, wait, I haven't seen this show.
He's filming.
Is it an ensemble? Is it just him?
He won't tell me a lot about
so
it.
Does he want her on the show?
Yes. And so now that's what's causing the divorce proceeding to move forward, because I'm like, that's what I sued you for custody for, is because you were trying to keep
her
off of
TV.
Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Now you want to be on a show now all of a sudden, and you need my permission for her to be on that show because I have final say.
Right.
And it's like, it's just so much
You just heard Kenya talking with Angela Yee and the lady that owns the Jasmine brand. And this whole clip just proves so much so how much of a bag of dicks Marc Daly is. Because this just proves that you never really cared about your child's being overly shown on this TV show or being used. Because now you're trying to go back to court to get the reins loosened on you so she can be on TV with you. So it just proves that your reasoning for doing all of the things that you have been doing is ultimately just to hurt Kenya, because you are mad that she decided she no longer wanted to be a part of your world or go around the merry-go-round of craziness and stupidity with you. So you're a joke. And hopefully that last video I did for the drama, the whole case that he was trying to bring up against Kenya, finding her contempt in court and saying that she's not being reasonable, this to me proves that you're not the reasonable party and that you just showed your hand on how you move. Loser. So the last person we're going to talk about is Marlo. So if you don't know, they just filmed the reunion like a few days ago, and I don't know how good it's going to be. You know, they always hype it up and then it's a dud. But Marlo hopped on to her Instagram live to let the people know she not jealous of none of y'all, i.e. her castmates. And I'm going to play that audio for you guys. It's from the neighborhood talk, but we're also going to go over a comment that she left on the video.
Off life. I can't be jealous. I'm jealous of no one who does not have a vacation home, who don't own a yacht. And it's so funny, y'all, because it'd be so funny when people are like, you jealous of me, girl? I want a soft life. I can't be jealous of you. Jealous of what? Where's your vacation home? What countries do you travel to? I mean, the math is not mathing. I'm so confused. Though I'd be confused with these girls for real. I'd be quiet because y'all know I go real Florida. When I go Florida, I'd be like, oh, Marlo, she's just so below the belt. So I've just been quiet. But I want people to know, for the ones who be thinking I'm jealous of, whoever thinks I'm jealous of them, the math is not mathing. Like, you work so hard and I don't see nothing I want that you have. I love a luxury lifestyle. I really do. I really do. I like a soft lifestyle. You know, I've already had a hard life. I was raised in 5 different foster homes, jail. I don't want to be rough anymore. I don't want to. I want to be soft. I want to travel out the country. You know, I want to shop. I want to get my nails done. I want to be really feminine sometime. You know, all that good stuff. I'm not going to tell you who said I was jealous of them, but you guys will see. But I want you guys to know I'm not jealous of anyone who's doing what I can do, you know? Who doesn't have a vacation home, who doesn't have a yacht, who doesn't travel out the country. I'm not jealous. I mean, when they live a life of validation, I like a luxury lifestyle, not a life of validation. I don't have to be validated. God validates me, so I'm good. So please stop the narrative of I'm jealous of you. I'm not, sweetheart, I promise you. Our lifestyles are so totally different. We don't even want the same things. We're not even into the same things.
So that was Marlo's audio from her live from a page called @LiveBites that was reposted by the Neighborhood Talk. So my thoughts are, I think she's talking about Drew. I don't know. I feel like maybe she might be talking about Candy because I saw she had a comment in the comment section where she said, get the swelling off of your feet. And I was like, maybe thinking that like that could be directed towards Candy. But a lot of people feel like Marlo probably got ate up at the reunion. And maybe so. But the thing about it is none of the reads to Marlo work anymore. They're kind of boring. Not even kind of, they are boring. They always use the same one about her being a hoe, like, you know, selling her, you know, her goodies to the highest bidder, her not having a man, you know, like, I don't know. It's like they don't work anymore. Even I'll talk about that in my review. Even when Drew and Marlo were going back and forth at the table and Drew was like, I have a man. And then she was like, get them follicles straight. Or they talk about her record, about her, you know, trying to get her record expunged. It's like, they don't hit because she doesn't care. And it reminds me the same way of Kenya, where everyone was always talking about Kenya not having a man, not keeping a man, having to rent a man. Eventually, it didn't work anymore because Kenya didn't care no more. Like, they didn't hit the same way. And I think that's what it is for me when it comes to Marlo. They don't hit the same. Like, I kind of get what she's saying. Like, if I'm going to be jealous of somebody, I'm going to be jealous of someone that has more than me. I feel like that would be something that Drew would say to Marlo, but Drew doesn't have anything of value that I feel like Marlo would put in. Maybe Candy said it. But I feel like Candy, I don't know if Candy has vacation homes. It doesn't seem like she has a yacht, but she has the monetary value that maybe Marlo seeks. But I feel like the person she was really talking about in that live was Drew. I don't even think she was talking about Kenya. But that's just my thoughts. Like, let me know who you think Marlo was talking about. Do you think it was Candy? Do you think it was Drew? Oh, it could have been Monyetta if Monyetta is there. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if anything, it was Drew that she's talking about in this live because I don't know. I feel like that's a read that Drew would throw out. You're jealous of my life. I feel like that's something she would throw out. But yeah, y'all, that is it. That is all. Remember to be bravely authentic and hop down in them comments below. Deuces.